it comes down to editing too. You know what I'm saying? You can't put all the responsibility on the characters that's in front of the camera because everything that's received on TV ain't 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain things that get left out, and there's certain things that just get put to the forefront for TV purposes and the aspect of it being entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to put so much real out there that people are bored. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you try to put the stuff that people are most interested in, which can be the negative, and it's to a point where that's what's expected from black folks. So you know what I'm saying? Like, the white audience look at it like, oh, so this is what black people life is really like. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's not what it really is because y'all didn't get to see the whole story. Y'all got to see what's most entertaining.
Well, check it out, though. Like I said, the topic is black entertainers in Hollywood. So do you think that black people doing stuff like this because this basically a lot of stuff ain't out there for black folks? I mean, like, there ain't a lot of Hollywood scripts out there for us. You know what I mean? So if I can get a VH1 deal and I say, oh, okay, I'm just doing this with these women, or I'm saying this crazy stuff like that, and we're gonna pay you these thousands of dollars and stuff like that. Would you rather be sitting there doing that, or would you rather be sitting home by the phone waiting for somebody to call you so you can do a Hollywood deal? I mean, like, look, what last thing Morris Chestnut did, no disrespect. Or what the last thing you saw any one of these black guys that be on these movies and stuff like that? If you're not Denzel, or you're not, who's a good one? Idris Alba or something like that. Luke. You know, Derek Luke or something like that. Well, Derek Luke, yeah, but I ain't seen Derek Luke in a minute, you know. I say Idris Alba, my wife love that dude, man. What you in?
But it's to the point of, you know what I'm saying, like, you are only known for what you put yourself out there as, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you put yourself out there as like a positive black male, you only possibly are going to get those positive opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And if you put yourself out there as a negative dude, you're going to get them negative opportunities. And when, just based on like what black people are portrayed as, we get more negative than the positive, you know what I'm saying? So you can only get but one Denzel, or maybe like two, you know what I'm saying, that's going to break through. But you're going to get like hundreds or thousands that's going to be the next 50 Cent, or the next person that's going to put out a level of negativity because that's what's been out there for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, this has been the big topic before the cameras came on. You was talking about Tyler Perry. Now, me, myself, I'm late to the game, but a lot of people think Tyler Perry is Cooning. And I'm not saying that about Tyler Perry, you know. If I see, you know what I'm saying, you know. But anyway, I didn't know that, but we got some people on the panel list that think he is a little bit, at least a drop, especially his characters, like Mr. Brown on The Dead. You know, now I personally like The Dead. I think that Mr. Brown is hilarious. You know what I mean? If I'm having a bad rainy day, I put on Mr. Brown with his tight ass pants and his bald head, whatever, you know what I mean? And his checker pants, whatever. But some black people are offended because of that. You know what I'm saying? So, what you think, bro?
First, I think we get offended when reality hits us in the face. That's why we get offended, because everyone in their family has a Mr. Brown, whether they want to admit it or not, who may be stuck in a time zone. Back in the days when they had butterfly collar shirts on, people don't want to, you got people right now still with processes. Look at Al Sharpton. Hate to bring him up as an activist, but Sharpton has a process from the 60s still. He's stuck in that time zone for his hairstyle. So what you expect when you get in Hollywood, and this is why black people do what they do in Hollywood. It was a song years ago by Billie Holiday called Strange Fruit on a Tree. And they made it clear to her, if she made this song, she would never get another gig again. So we get put into a box where we can't step outside the box or we won't make any money. So for Tyler Perry and other people, when they get into those scripts and break through the door, we gotta look at it like, okay, well, yo, he's opening up a door for me as a young filmmaker or something to do something different. But the door is open. That's like Obama right now. Everybody is talking about Obama did his part. What are we doing?
Exactly. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. Because I just want to touch on the Obama thing real quick. I say to a lot of black people, I say, you need to go out there and vote. And they say, for what? Because I'm still in the same situation I was 4 years ago. But you don't understand, Obama is trying to help us out. He bumping here with Congress. The majority of people in Congress is Republicans. He's the only Democrat. You know what I mean? So if he want to pass the law, he got to pass it through Congress. And if Congress not with the law, then they're going to veto it. You understand what I'm saying? So I had a conversation with this brother. He's like, man, I ain't voting. I said, why? Man, I'm still going through the same situation, and it's still the same situation it was 4 years ago. He said, so why am I vote for it? It's going to be messed up anyways. I said, well, so is Mitt Romney getting in, who don't care about you at all? He said, it's still going to be the same thing. I said, no, it's not. Because at least we got somebody on there that understand our problems, understand that what we going through. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, like, we in New Jersey right now, and me and Mr. Dockery right here, we always talk about this all the time. We talk about Mr. Chris Christie. I like to call him Chris Krispy Kreme. Let's stop messing with them donuts. But anyway, Chris Christie, I mean, like, you really look at us all, Google Chris Christie. And because what Mr. Dockery said that Chris Christie is trying to, like, save money so he can help out in New Jersey. And it might get a lot of things, programs cut in schools, people jobs and stuff like that. But at the same token, these are regular people that have to work every single day. You know what I mean? To put food on the table. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna understand what Chris Christie politics is if my daughter over there is hungry. You understand what I'm saying? So if I lose my job, like, damn, I just lost my job today. Yeah, but Chris Christie just cut a budget on some big company that I was working at. You know, and so now my kid can't eat no more. You like, well, you gotta understand Chris Christie politics. Man, I don't care about Chris Christie politics. I got 3 kids. I got a wife that's looking down on me, and I'm the man in the house. But I'm trying to look for another job. You know what I mean? They only hiring part-time jobs. But even the part-time jobs, somehow I'm gonna call you back. Okay, welcome back. You know, I was getting kind of heated about that because it hit kind of home at home for me with Chris Christie. But we were originally talking about black entertainers in Hollywood. You know what I mean? But like I was saying before, some of them probably take jobs like that. I'm not judging nobody, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm not at your home or nothing like that, but some of them probably taking jobs like that because they really need it, you know? So that's basically what we getting at. So, you know, but getting back to the Tyler Perry thing, I like Tyler Perry. I love the topics. I mean, I love the characters. I'm sorry about that. Mr. Brown, it's hilarious. Medea, crazy, phenomenal person. And he's making a lot of money, and people judging him, people like Spike Lee or somebody like that. I know he have a situation with me. I'm thinking it's just his style. I'm not thinking like he's Cooning. I think that's just his style. Everybody got their own style of filmmaking, and that's Tyler Perry's style.
See, the way I see it, and this is just strictly my opinion, I don't have any hard feelings towards Tyler Perry or any of his characters, but my mindset is, as people of color, we need to elevate ourselves and start accepting the lowest form of ourselves. We need to stop accepting that. Start expecting more from ourselves on a higher level, because, I mean, look, the last 400 years, we've accepted the lowest form of ourselves, and look where it's gotten us. You know what I'm saying? You got fatherless homes, you know, daughters don't know who their father is, so they messing with any random dude to try to compensate that. Young boys can't go to their pops because they're not around, because their pops is either locked up or don't want anything to do with the mother because it's a bad baby mama situation. It's just a lot of negativity. So when I see those respective characters, I'm saying, yeah, it's funny for the time being. It was funny on the first video. It was funny on the first play. Let's see Brown get some growth now. You know you got a cell phone, Brown. Let's grow up a little bit. Let's see you stop saying stuff like this, and this is my best interpretation of Brown. But I should be loving me some corn tonight. I was gonna go home and do what I got to do. Now, granted, some people in certain parts of the country, they may speak like that. But at the same time, you can't portray this one character when you're in the national spotlight. Well, how would you feel if Barack Obama came out and said, I love me some Michelle Obama?
But you still missing the fact. It's not real. I mean,
but it is. It is real.
He took a character. He probably took a character that he probably saw all the time, like, because he's from Atlanta. But he made it a little bit more funny. I don't think nobody that extreme as Mr. Brown if somebody like Mr. Brown, but he's not to the screen as on film.
It's an exaggeration.
Right, exactly.
And that exaggeration, in my opinion, is negative.
I give you a point, right? I give you a point. I got a friend of mine, and he worked at this school, and when he first got hired at the school, they told him that he was gonna be part-time for a good 3 months, and then they're gonna make him full-time after the 3 months is over with. So after the 3 months was over, he asked the principal when he's gonna be full-time again. So the principal kept getting him running around, go talk to this guy, then the other guy told him, go talk to the principal again. Make a long story short, the year was up, he's still part-time. You know what I'm saying? So he makes comedy skits on YouTube. She saw the comedy skit on YouTube. It was nothing real. You know, he was dressed up as a lion, you know what I mean, talking to the kids, and then he beat up one of the kids like Martin on his show or something like that. You know? So she used the skit on YouTube saying that he ain't gonna be full-time, kept him as part-time. You know what I mean? Now, it's a comedy. It's just not real. So the same thing with Mr. Brown. It's a comedy. It's not, this is my opinion. It's a comedy. It's not real. So if I came home and I had a long day, and I threw a Tyler Perry movie on, and I see Mr. Brown, and the blood, and all that other stuff, it makes me laugh, you know what I'm saying, because I had a long day. I want to say, oh, he fooling white man. Yo, right there, he down with white man. I'm like, some people might take it like that because I realize, because I do other things, that people might take it more serious. Everybody got a different personality. So his personality, he's a serious person, so he's like, nah, he's going for a white man. I ain't even think nothing that he said was funny. But me, I'm a silly cat, so I don't think a lot of stuff he said was funny. I need that in my life. I need a Mr. Brown in my life to make me laugh. You know what I mean? But somebody else gonna take it serious and say, you know, hey, you cool with this performer. You know what I'm saying? So everybody reading to something different, man, bro.
As far as the Tyler Perry aspect of, I look at the Tyler Perry thing like two different ways. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect Tyler Perry as a black entrepreneur and a person who came from the bottom and made it to the top on such a level.
Sleeping in his car.
You know what I'm saying? And like, based on what I do, a lot of people compare my lifestyle to Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? Just to know like that grind and just be there. And people be telling me about like how he was contemplating suicide from like just pushing himself and for so many years, never just like getting there and thinking that it wasn't possible. But for him to break through the doors, like the thing that I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that like people like Tyler Perry, Martin, and like these people who their way of making it is they become, in a sense, transsexual. You know what I'm saying? Like they're dressing up like women to get through the door. Tyler Perry is a man. He's Medea. Martin, what is the part he played? Shanae and Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? Women. Like he had to basically, in a sense, almost become homosexual. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it acceptable. And like it's like people talk about like homosexuals running Hollywood, but like damn, is that the only way you could get through it and become like really mainstream?
You think about it though, when Martin did it, it was a comedy. Everybody was feeling Shanae at the time.
Tyler Perry's a comedian too.
Yeah, Tyler Perry's a comedian too, but it's a different time era. Because in the 90s, homosexuality was there, but it wasn't as it is now. You know what I mean? So when he was doing Shanae, it was like, oh, that's Martin, he bugging. Hey, that's funny, you know. Well, what's that man? What's my man Fox? Jamie Foxx. He was doing Wanda. It was funny. You know what I mean? You ain't seen him grinding up on nobody, stuff like that. The 2000s hit. Now, you know, with the same-sex marriage laws, and it's getting real big right now. Now you can't say nothing about homosexuality at all without somebody cussing you out or you getting slapped with a lawsuit. Some crazy stuff happened to you. They're protesting in front of your house. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's gonna say anything bad about homosexuality. In the 90s, I could be in the supermarket. They're like, oh, that dude gay, this, that, and third. Say gay jokes all day long. Now, if I'm in yo, that dude gay. Oh, shh, don't say that. You know, so it's a different time era. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it.
But when it comes to the black community and like actors and stuff like that, it sets a way deeper tone. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with that.